Welcome to our step-by-step guide on using the VOBS app to streamline your volunteer transport bookings. Today, we'll walk you through a real-life scenario where our office admin, Jamie, adds a booking from start to finish. Jamie starts by logging into the VOBS app. Once logged in, the dashboard is displayed. To add a new booking, click on the Booking Add button and you arrive at the new booking form page. Here you have a lot of options for various needs, but let's see the most used ones. Click Select Client to choose an existing client. Note, you can easily add the clients in the Client Add page and they will be saved, so you can just select them here. From the open window, you can choose the client you want. A very useful feature is that you can search in any of the fields. For example, if you type Fred and hit Enter, it will display all the clients containing that. Quite handy, yes? Then just click Select. Booking Type section. As you see, there are different activities a volunteer can select. The most popular is driver, but you can choose the one that the client needs. Important note, the volunteer is able to decide which activities they offer. More about this in the video about the volunteer. We will put a link in the description. An important option is the bus trip, where you can set up various trips by bus, and you can select them here. That will have another video too. Scrolling down, for the pickup details you can copy the home address if this is the case, or you can select a location that is managed by the Locations section, where you can add and edit as many destination addresses as you want. Next, select the pickup time with an easy-to-use calendar and time widget. Then you can choose if there will be a return journey or not, and if yes, the time of return. The destination details follow the same pattern as the pickup details. There is a special instructions field for all sorts of comments, for example, need space for a walking frame. Now an important step, selecting the volunteer. The default option is to leave it as unselected and the system will automatically send the booking to all the volunteers. The first one that accepts the booking will be assigned to it and the admin will then see his name in the bookings list. If you already know a volunteer that can do the job, you can click Select Volunteer and you will see a list of available volunteers, but only the ones that can cover all the client's requirements, meaning they can do the type of job needed and are available at the required time and so on. The volunteers are managed in their section and we have a separate video about it. From this list, Jamie can assign a volunteer directly to this booking, then his details will be listed in the Selected Volunteers Details area. Then a few confirmation settings that help with the organization. If you need to, you have the flexibility to set the volunteer confirmed as no, and call them to double-check before setting it as yes. The client needs to be informed, which is normally done by the volunteer, but sometimes the admin does it, so you can set it here when it's done by either one. The mileage and cost section has very useful features, like automated calculations based on a cost per mile price that is taken from the system settings, or you can change here for each booking. You can click the Pickup Destination button and the system will use Google Maps to calculate the miles and the cost for the trip. You also have other facilities related to mileage and pricing, including a directions map and more. The Include this booking in auto emailings option is valid if you don't select a volunteer. Then this booking will be listed among others and automatically sent to all the volunteers that match its date and time, so they can select it. Notify assigned volunteer is also very useful for whenever you make some adjustments, like changing the time of pickup. You don't have to call them to let them know, as they will receive an automated notification about that change. The Bookings page. After the booking is created, you return to the Bookings list page, where you have a useful color-coded table and a filter for the booking status. By default, you see the unassigned current bookings, which are the ones that currently don't have a volunteer assigned. A useful filter is all, where you have an overview of the totality of the bookings in the system, and of course, you can choose past or current bookings. In this bookings list page, you have very useful search options, where you can type any word in the correspondent column header search field and press enter, and you get all the records containing that word. You can also order the bookings by any column you need. For example, by date or cost. All very handy, isn't it? Thanks to the VOBS app, Jamie has efficiently managed the transport booking, and the volunteer has seamlessly completed the drive. That's the power of VOBS, making volunteer management simple and effective. This concludes our guide. For more information and tips, visit our website or contact our support team. Thank you for your interest in the VOBS app for your volunteer transport needs.